Good morning, good evening, and welcome back to War Thunder. In this video, we're going to be driving out the German/Argentinian light tank, the TAM, which sits at a bat rating of 8.7 in the 6th rank of the German tech tree. With that out of the way, let's take the TAM into battle. So here we are on the first game, which is on the map Arctic Polar Bay. I'm gonna take the TAM up to the left side of the map to try to contain the push on Alpha. We climb up the hill and try to get a early shot on any enemy's tanks leaving the spawn. We find a Conqueror. We shoot him once, we mobility kill him so he won't be able to move. Then we just position ourselves in kind of a dip right here. And since you can actually shoot through a part of the snow on every snow map, we can just kinda shoot from cover. Or well, we're not actually in cover, but it's gonna be very hard for the Conqueror to hit us. But it's gonna be fairly easy for us to kill the Conqueror. So after a few shots, we finally get a kill shot through and we kill a Conqueror. Now we're just gonna continue to advance on the Alpha zone. We do see what appears to be a Japanese RCV. He gets a few shots on us, but it's nothing critical. We're just gonna repair our engine and move on. Now, having repaired our engine, we're going to continue just kind of pushing forward. A quick pickup when we locate two enemies that are now leaving the spawn again. So we're gonna rush forward to try to get in a position to cut off any enemy reinforcement that can come to help the B point and the Alpha point. I'm gonna leave the Alpha point to this friendly tank in the meantime whilst I try to take as much ground as possible. The position I am heading towards is a very good position. I found this a very long time ago, but you can just kind of sit and bait around here. You can control the 2 points and you can control all the reinforcements. So if you get here, it's pretty much going to be a guaranteed fantastic game. Now we do see that the enemy is spotted on Alpha. I look over there multiple times, but since the buildings are just in the way, we're going to call artillery on him, since we know that it is a light tank based on what we see on the minimap. Then my focus gets turned to the middle where the enemies are trying to attack. The first shot we kill the driver on this Japanese STB-1, and we're just gonna load the second shot and that is going to kill him. Now I was kinda surprised that this enemy Vickers didn't see where I was shooting, but we're just going to load quickly and we're gonna kill him as well. Now I was very surprised that the third guy didn't know where we're coming from. But looking back at where the friendly tank just died, we're going to quickly spin around and kill this warrior. Now, I assumed it was safe back there, but as you're gonna see later on, it turned out it was not as completely safe. But we're going to focus in the middle once again, taking the first shot and this AMX-30 Super. The second shot magically just doesn't penetrate, but the third shot is going to be a kill shot. Now, quickly looking forward, we see what appears to be a Falcon. Now, this is a British SPA, which can murder us in a second. It's very dangerous, but he didn't seem to know where I was, so we're gonna pull forward and we're gonna kill him as well. Now I was going to just swing back and capture a point, and that is when I see what appears to be a tank in the hill. I'm not really sure how he just kinda stood there when his friend just got murdered, but we're gonna take it. He just didn't seem to care. But it's an easy kill for us. We're gonna move on to capture Alpha. Now, having captured Alpha Point, I was thinking to just kind of move back to the same position I was in previously, since that was a very good position for me and I found a lot of success in it. But kind of looking at the minimap, we now see that my team has pushed forward very much. We do also see that the elephant is kind of murdering our entire team as we just roll forward. So I did need to be kind of careful when approaching this, and I really didn't just want to push out and get killed. So I was going to just stay here and try to locate where the elephant was, or to locate any other enemies that I can just quickly pop up and decapitate. So after just sitting here and scanning for a while, we found where the elephant appears to be. And when he pops up to fire at another friendly, we send a quick shot over and we manage to knock out his barrel. So now we just rush forward to try to capitalize on the moment we got, but he seemed to realize what was coming and jailed out. Now this game is basically over for us as a team. We are going to spawn camp them for the last remaining time. But then we look over and see that Charlie is actually being taken. So we see what? Yeah, I'm really confused as to why he brought a AMX 13 DCA into a 8-7 battle, but he can kill me. We have like no armor, but he didn't seem to be the most experienced player, so we just killed him with a follow-up shot. Popping smoke here just to not get shot in the back if any enemies try to go out of their spawn, as I was spotted on the minimap. So the game is basically done. We're just going to try to rush forward to see if we can get a final kill. With 10 kills, we do take first place in this game. We managed to earn a total of 9,129 research points and 74,526 silver lions. So for the second game, we are back on the map Advance to the Rhine. As usual, I'm going to take my tank into the alpha point. To the right side of the monument where I usually go, I'm going to take the TAM as well. This position is very advantageous for you, as you're able to keep a close eye on any enemies from the left spawn rolling into the center plaza. As well, you're able to capture the A point, which is always good, and the most important thing is from this position you see right here, you're able to control the brawling area very well. Unfortunately, we missed the shot on the OF-40, but now we hear a tank to our right. We're going to take cover behind this sort of placement right here, move forward, and when this M60 pulls forward, it's quite an easy kill. Now, what you see me doing right now is just turning the tank around. It's not to escape, but it's to be a more advantageous tank when I pull forward. Fortunately for me, there wasn't any tank there, but that is something you can take into account when you're playing tanks with a turret position to the rear of the hull. It's always more advantageous for you to pull forward with the backside, since it gives the enemy less time to shoot your hull. Since if I were to pull out with the front as I did the first time, they would have a lot of time before I even could shoot them. But nonetheless, we do murder this Chinese SPA. Lucky for us, he didn't actually see where we were, since he can shred us any minute. We do also take care of another OF-40. And in my peripheral vision, I did see a Object 906 just chilling here. So we're going to flank around the building, kill him, and then we are going to escape, since we're very deep into where the enemy's spawn is. I see on the minimap that the enemies on the other side have pushed quite far, and we want to try to help our allies regain control of that area. So we're going to drive over there. Sadly, we did get slammed in the rear, but we're going to just spawn a backup quite quickly and we're going to go back to the alpha point to try to help our allies push even further down. Now, just kind of hiding behind these rocks, we do see a M109. Pretty shooting him, we don't manage to take out the entire crew, but a second follow-up shot should be no problem. But we do get a double kill here as we kill a XM800T, which is right behind them. Very good for me since both of them, the M109 and the XM800T, can kill us very easily. But it's a good thing for us, so we're just going to take that. I did not plan that whatsoever, I didn't even notice the XM800T right there. But nonetheless, we're going to continue pushing forward deeper into the enemy's area. Looking now at the minimap, we can see that we basically won this game as the enemies have nowhere to go and we basically pushed up right to their spawn. The last thing we're gonna do is just try helping my friendly not getting absolutely slammed by this T10. The T10 is a very dangerous foe, but since we have APFSDs, it's no problem at all to kill and we shoot him in the back of the turret. For our last action of this game, we're just going to peek into the spawn, take a shot at this Soviet SPAA, take out his barrel, and the follow-up shot is going to result in our final action for this game. With 8 kills, we take second place in our team. We managed a total of 6,203 research points and 57,275 silver lions. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe, and stay tuned as there will be more content to come about War Thunder in the near future. Until next time, take care.